Best Netflix series in year 2020. I'm going to reveal the best 6 Netflix series and shows to binge right now. Number 6, Schitt's Creek. Main story: how Arrested Development got a bit nihilistic, and didn't really care about endearing its characters to audiences? Schitt's Creek took a similar premise: rich family loses their fortune, but actually managed to create characters you'll feel for, and possibly root for. Created by the father and son team of Eugene and Dan Levy, who also star in the series, Schitt's Creek feels especially modern. What's amazing is how it almost never got an audience, until Netflix began streaming the show. Actors: Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, Dan Levy. Rotten Tomatoes review score, 90%. Number 5, The Witcher. Main story: Henry Cavill stars as Geralt of Rivia, a roving monster hunter in a dark fantasy world. While Geralt wants nothing more than to ply his trade, he runs afoul of prejudiced townsfolk, ambitious wizards and even foreign royalty. Allied with the devious sorceress Yennefer, Anya Chalotra, and the young princess Ciri, Freya Allan, Geralt must use his unique talents to protect those he begrudgingly loves. We're already tracking The Witcher Season 2 news to see what's next for one of the best Netflix series. Actors: Henry Cavill, Joey Batey, Eamon Farren, Anya Chalotra, Freya Allan. Number 4, You. Main story: a thrilling drama. You is the talk of social media these days thanks to how much the show plays with our own addictions to Instagram and other apps. You stars Penn Badgley, Gossip Girl, as a bookstore manager named Joe, who falls in love with Beck, Elizabeth Lale, a grad student, and cyber stalks the ever-loving heck out of her. Co-star Shay Mitchell is earning raves for her performance as Peach, Beck's rich and horrible bestie, who feels like a female riff on Gossip Girl's Chuck Bass. Actors: Victoria Pedretti, Penn Badgley, Elizabeth Lale. Rotten Tomatoes review score, 93%. Number 3, Mindhunter. Main story: the series stars Jonathan Groff, Glee, as Holden Ford, a hostage crisis specialist, who's at the center of these new investigations. Its second season continues the story of the first, expanding its universe and taking on the psychology of even more murderers. The excellent acting and moody writing help make it one of the best Netflix series. Actors: Jonathan Groff, Holt McCallany, Anna Torv. Rotten Tomatoes review score, 97%. Number 2, Russian Doll. Main story: the first thing you should know is that Russian Doll is the funny and emotional the series that Natasha Lyonne, Russian Dolls, goes beyond having a strong, brash female lead, and places men in supporting roles that aren't quite fleshed out, but help drive the story, typically made for women. Actors: Natasha Lyonne, Greta Lee, Yul Vasquez. Rotten Tomatoes review score, 97%. Number 1, Big Mouth. Main story: growing up isn't just complicated, it's especially messy and filthy once you hit puberty. And while you might say, South Park did it already, don't sleep on Big Mouth. Born from the mind of comedian Nick Kroll, The League, and his cohorts, this series stands out by actually creating fuller, more fleshed-out characters that audiences that can actually empathize with, unlike Cartman and Randy Marsh. And on top of all the toilet humor, there's a surprising amount of discussion of heavy topics, educating audiences on depression and other major issues. Big Mouth's perfect Rotten Tomatoes score is just one of the reasons why it's one of the best Netflix series. Actors: Nick Kroll, John Mulaney, Gina Rodriguez. Rotten Tomatoes review score, 100%. Thanks for watching. For more best videos, please subscribe my channel.